Life is short. You've heard that phrase a million times. But have you ever stopped to consider how short it really is? In countries like the US or UK, the average life expectancy hovers around 77 to 80 years. That's roughly 4,000 weeks or 29,000 days. I'm 34. That means over 12,000 days of my life are already gone. If I'm lucky, I might have 46 more springs, 46 Christmases, 46 birthdays with my family, and that's only if everything goes perfectly. We forget this truth in the rush of everyday life. We act as if we'll live forever, and then one day we die, having never really lived. So consider this your wake-up call. As Confucius said, we have two lives, and the second begins when we realize we only have one. My goal today is to give you real, practical strategies to stop wasting your time, because this isn't just about time management. It's about making your time meaningful. Life may be short, but it doesn't have to be shallow. If you live with intention and focus on what truly matters, your life can be deeply fulfilling. It asks not about how much time you have, it asks about what you do with the time you're given. The first step is to recognize the biggest trap of all time. Someday, I'll do it. We've all said it. But someday is one of the most dangerous words in the English language. It sounds harmless, but it's deadly. Time is the greatest illusionist there is. It makes you think you have plenty, even as it's slipping away, second by second. You blink, and it's Monday again. Blink twice, and the year is over. Remember how long summers felt as a kid? One day of play felt like a week. Now it feels like years pass in a snap. That's not just nostalgia. Our brains process time based on novelty. When something is new, your brain has to work harder, paying attention and storing memories. It stretches your sense of time. But as adults, we fall into routines, same commute, same breakfast, same conversations, and our brains go into energy-saving mode. Everything blurs together. That's why time seems to accelerate. You look up one day and realize people born in 2002 are already graduating college. So, how do you fight this? You inject novelty into your life. Take a different route to work. Try a new dish. Travel to unfamiliar places. Switch up your gym routine. The best way to slow down time is to keep learning. Learn to play the guitar, bake bread, build a website, speak a new language, anything that keeps you growing. Personally, embracing lifelong learning saved my life. I went through over a decade of depression, and there were days I could barely get out of bed. But even in that darkness, I started to value the few clear, joyful moments. Eventually, I combined that gratitude with my talent for simplifying complex ideas and started making videos. But to do that, I had to learn to write scripts, film, edit, and speak on camera. I didn't know what I was doing, I just started. And you can too, because here's the truth. Your life is a unique combination of experience, curiosity, and skill that no one else on earth has. So, lean into that. Try things. Fail. Try again. You might not remember the math formulas you learned in school, but you'll never forget the book that made you cry, or the time you got caught in the rain, laughing with friends. The things that stick are the ones that matter. But here's where most people go wrong. They think everything has to happen today. I'll become fit today. I'll master investing today. I'll write a book today. We wildly overestimate what we can do in one day, and tragically underestimate what we can achieve in 1 year. Start small. And if something doesn't light you up, quit fast. Strategic quitting is not failure, it's focus. The truth is, life isn't a ladder anymore. It's more like park. You move forward, backward, sideways. You tumble, and you rise. Each new skill and experience makes you more adaptable, more valuable, more resilient, and eventually, more irreplaceable. To live a meaningful life, you need a guiding light, a personal North Star. Because if you don't choose what matters to you, the world will do it for you. Social media, advertisements, and even well-meaning family members will push their own version of success onto you. But their metrics, luxury cars, status, six-figure incomes might not match your values, and that's okay. Maybe success to you isn't about buying a Porsche. Maybe it's having dinner with your family every night, or reading a good book, or helping someone in need. So ask yourself, what does a well-lived life mean to you? There's no wrong answer, as long as it's truly yours. You don't need a dramatic life overhaul to start figuring this out. You just need to start paying attention. Test things. We overvalue planning and undervalue action. You won't figure out your dream life by sitting and thinking. You'll figure it out by doing. The biggest life changes come from small course corrections. And if something isn't working, ditch it. Make room for what does. Write down everything you want. Circle the top 3. That's your focus. Everything else, distractions for now. And don't forget your anchor 0 relationships. The longest-running study on human happiness began in 1938 and followed participants for over 80 years. What did it find? That the quality of your relationships, not money, not fame, not even genetics, is the strongest predictor of health and happiness. Close connections protect us from stress, delay aging, and bring joy. And yet, we often ignore them. We chase quick fixes and superficial wins. We spend hours doom scrolling, but struggle to spend 5 minutes truly listening to someone we love. Real relationships are messy, unglamorous, and require effort, but they're worth it. A good life isn't built on grand gestures, it's built on tiny moments of presence. A morning coffee with a friend, a call to check in, a hug that says more than words. Those are the moments that build unshakable bonds. And in this overstimulated world, the hardest thing to do is also the most important. Be here, now. Wherever you are, be there. Put down your phone. Look into someone's eyes. Feel the wind on your skin. Taste your food. Really, hear the person speaking to you. The most precious gift you can give and receive is true present. Because no one on their deathbed ever says, "I wish I'd spent more time checking my notifications." They wish they'd been more present, more loving, more alive. And to do that, you need one thing: courage. Not the loud, cinematic kind. The quiet, daily courage to live life on your terms. You will always feel fear. You will always have doubts. But you can't let them drive. They can come along for the ride, but they don't get to steer. Life will never give you a perfect moment to start. But you don't need perfect. You need to begin. Take care of your health, your physical, mental, and financial health. Sleep well, eat real food, move your body not to impress anyone, but because your energy and mood depend on it. Spend less than you are not to impress others, but to buy yourself freedom. Save for rainy days. Invest in experiences, not just things. And don't avoid your mental health. Face your fears. See a therapist. Learn to respond, not react. You are not your emotions. You are your actions. Because in the end, courage isn't about not being afraid. It's about doing it anyway. This life is a blink in the universe's timeline, a brief spark in infinite darkness. That's what makes it beautiful. One day, all of us will say goodbye. So while you're here, leave something behind. You're proud of, whether it's how you treated people, what you built, or how you love. And when it's your time to go, let your life be your signature. So let me ask you one final question. What kind of life is worth putting your name on? If this message resonated with you, take a second to subscribe to Mindshift Minute and share this video with someone you care about. New videos drop every week to help you design a life you're proud of. Remember to like, comment, and turn on notifications so you don't miss a shift that might change everything. See you in the next one.